Why aren't you handling that? Why aren't you taking that documentation to your command at your new location, your new orders, and saying, this is what happened in Hawaii, this is where it started, this is who it is, this is what she's saying, this is a lie? Why aren't you saying that? I don't even care about the 92 pages. That motherfucker can have one page. I wouldn't believe it. There is one document that has Alicia Wilson's name on it and a statement of accusing you and Monica Allen of SA and violating her. If she's lying about you, why won't you go and file documentation that, what is it? Is it JAG? Because JAG plays defense? Is that what he said? Is that correct? Okay, just be kind. I understand. Take your time. If anybody needs to take a step away, please do. I think it's JAG that, but I'll research it. That, yes, they played, thank you, Asufa, they played defense. So why aren't you taking this documentation to JAG or your command, like you said you did last year, and they just threw the shit in the trash? That's what you said. That's the footage I have. Why aren't you doing that? Because there's nothing else. These lives are redundant. They're performative. And they also are very telling. Very, very telling.
Audacity, the unmitigated gall.
Exactly, Delightful. Because what happened at that Airbnb, and I'm going to get to that. Because you, Polisa, Dave Wu, that's why you lawyered up so quick. But that doesn't mean you absolutely knew what was supposed to go down at that Airbnb. Just like that commenter that came into Blaze's live and said the arrangement was, but then you deflected, Polisa, and you said something else. Y'all just tell on yourselves, and you keep telling on yourself.
To be sitting here trying to weaponize my children's mother's pain against me?
Right, Ernie.
Are you kidding me?
And guess who was the target? Because they were curious. Guess who became the target? Because they were curious with their sexuality.
Blaze, you are a bitch. Certified. They still talking motherfuckers can't find new content to talk about, bro.
Delightful.
Of course they can't, bro. Because unless we acknowledge them, unless me and my team acknowledge them, they have nothing.
Your team, nah. Like a cult. That team. Dummy.
Thing. They literally have nothing.
Exactly, Ernie.
And I do my best to ignore them to the umpteenth degree. But that was so disgusting. You thought you ate. When really and truly that plate is still full. With a 3-course meal.
What? He's so
You didn't do nothing but embarrass yourself. Oh, I feel so bad for Tasha, especially considering what she went through and what I went through. You ain't went through shit. Well, guess what? Breaker 9,000. I Speak 1906 has the 90...
Who the fuck is Breaker 9,000? 3-course meal. Your plate still 3... I mean, I know I say some geeky shit sometimes, but damn it, man. Damn it, man.
2-page report from NCIS. Did y'all know that?
I am a geek, though. He ain't a geek. This motherfucker got a degree that ain't degreeing.
Did y'all know that? Hey, Tracy, now is not the time, because I would light you to fuck up. Now is not the time. Don't tell me to breathe. Don't tell me nothing about them. I'm going off. Either listen or get the fuck out.
Maybe it's me, but they can't file any report because of all the video evidence against them. It's not just that, Delightful. That too, but it's not the main reason. First of all, how many people are involved that targeted Mo. And then also, they have no basis for any monetary, what's the word? Hold on. Monetary. They have no claim to any monies that were donated to Mo. None of them. None of them. For all the work Mo did on this app and off the app to gain monies or for monies, however she gained it, it was donated. I saw the footage, the data of Chanel, my bad, Chanel, is it Chanel? Coco, what is it? No. Right, all they had were their hands out. Anyway, there's no claim. Everything was donated. They can't prove somebody else's loan. Like, no matter what they say, Armani, thank you. They can't, Armani Chanel, put in text that it was donated. So they have no right. First of all, they don't have any rights to Armani Chanel's donations or loans or anything. None of it. So all those involved, because Polisa, well, not all those, Polisa and Cuban are the ones that were working together after the first protest, the We Are Here For It protest, and they collided, bumped into each other, tripped over each other, and came up with this fuck shit plan. And then they individually came up with their own fuck shit. And Police's fuck shit was to play on the curiosity of Mo after she knew, because she said, this isn't going to work between us. I'm not a bottom. She said, this is not going to work between us. I'm not a bottom. And then she went to LA. There was an arrangement at that Airbnb. And pimping ain't easy, is it? And then you want to flip that shit as to say that you heard Mo used to be a pimp or in the game, when it was you. It's you, always on your back, broke.
Period. Don't try to tone police me at all. Don't try it. Now is not the time. I'm pissed.
Pimping ain't easy, especially when you're in the military. That's why they tried to set T. Nathan up. Oh, there's a child.
Because y'all will run these numbers up, but y'all won't
Right,
run
Cuban?
up for GoFundMe.
You a fucking whore.
And Tracy, you know I love you.
Whore!
This ain't nothing against you. It's the mindset.
Hey, son.
Don't try to tone police me. I'm pissed. Because y'all will run these numbers up here, but y'all won't run up her GoFundMe numbers. Y'all care so much about Tasha, but y'all not in her lives when she doing makeup.
I can count on one hand how many times you promoted. I can count on one finger how many times you promoted Tasha's business. And it wasn't until you were told about yourself. It takes a village. You don't have one. Go that way to the trailer park with Ed Ready and the rest of them motherfuckers.
Y'all not. Let's keep it 100. Y'all performative. And y'all want me to hate her so bad. Why? Why?
It is the entitlement, Ernie. This is called crashing and burning. And then landing with a white woman. This is what it looks like. How do you go from Tasha to Eb? The fuck is wrong?
At the end of the day, I will acknowledge that there's a healing process that needs to take place. 7 years is a long time. I just got a flag for harassment and bullying. So I'm gonna say this because I need to reset.
I wish that battery would die.
I'm gonna end this live after I say what I'm gonna say.
Reset. Don't
and I'll go live when I because I need to reset.
I wish that battery would die.
I'm gonna end this live after I say what I'm gonna say.
Reset. Don't
and I'll go live when I get back home.
Don't reset. Let that battery die. Duper. Now it's his family, right? Right.
I don't give a flip.
This motherfucker can't even cuss. He said a flip. He said a flip, y'all. He said a flip. What? A flip. He's been with Eb. Been with her. Been on lives talking deviant, doing dumb fucking fuck shit with her. And she didn't. Okay, Leon.
What me and her done been through. But her mother just died. And the audacity of you broke, busted, and disgusted goofies.
You got the nerve.
You're trying to weaponize that against me is disgusting. I'm so sick and tired.
Well, here go the tears, y'all. Let me write my notes.
I do my best to ignore you goofies. I do my best to just keep on moving, work through my own thought processes. This shit has not been easy.
Boy,
at all.
Good. I'm glad. Those ain't the real tears. They ain't real.
She gotta go fund me up right now. The link is in my bio. You want to do something productive? You want to be there for her? Share it. At this point, I'm not even asking you to donate. Share it.
Delightful. Let me tell you something. I said, if I'm ever out and I see someone on their phone yelling in the car or anywhere, I'm gonna photobomb or video bomb that shit like in straight tears. He ain't unhinged, duper. He gets white man unhinged. He stomps and has a little tantrum. Right, thank you, Ali.
I miss my fucking kids, man. I didn't see this being our outcome, but life happens. You feel me? But I'm never gonna stop supporting her. I'm never gonna stop.
Especially because it's court ordered. We gonna get to it, y'all. You ain't got no choice.
Stop being there for her. And at the end of the day, her mother just passed away. And the least you fuck-ass goofies could do is do the same.
Nope, no child support. We'll get to it though.
You want to weaponize her against me? Share her GoFundMe.
Way better.
Help her bury her mother. You feel so much for her, you feel so sorry for her, you feel so bad for her, share her GoFundMe. Help her bury her mother. I don't have much my damn self, but I sent 500. And right before I went and got something to eat, my son called me. And then I talked to her for a little bit. Everything with her mother's funeral is being put off on her.
Right, slices.
It's not an easy time for her. And I don't care what y'all say about me. Oh, I speak on live crying. I don't care. I don't care.
Exactly, Madam Hill. Thank you.
We're both
Why would he tell people how much he gave?
And then the weekend that I take them to live in Philadelphia, her mother dies. Nobody anticipates that.
You got so fucking vile, yo.
But y'all so used to trauma and drama that y'all can't accept the fact that people are healing and healthy and moving forward and trying to be amicable co-parents. I told y'all, I don't play no fucking character on social media. I don't. Consistent basis. Loss is not easy at all. And if you don't know what I'm talking about right now, go to my pinned video. It's a duet. Go watch it. Go look at my most recent video. Go watch it. Stop asking questions on my live. Go watch my most recent video. Go watch my second pinned video. It's a duet with the mother of my children.
Y'all heard that? You heard what he said? Did y'all hear what he said? I don't know what this is going to do. I needed to. There we go. The mother of his kids. Now, they haven't been divorced but like this long. And men and women that get divorced, because I've been there, don't, like, it just doesn't roll off the tongue to say the mother of my children or the father of my children immediately after. It takes a little while to get my husband or my ex-husband, or ex-husband or ex-wife would be something that would be something, but you're the mother of your kids is something you've been saying for a while. As like the behavior and mannerisms that I Speak has, and how we've seen his travels and where he was going and who he was going with over the last 2 years, he acts like a frat boy. He's not proactive in his children's lives. We've seen that. Just because he's actively there doesn't mean he's proactive, and we've seen him not being proactive. I said before, and I'll say it again, when you have your kids on in these frames on social media, and you're going off like you are. Patrick goes off talking about shoving his dick down men's throats or women's, or fucking someone's mom. His kids are right there. this is not healthy behavior. And I would never stand in a panel with anybody like that again. I wouldn't hang out with someone like that. The panel, if you're saying this is your, would you come to someone's house and be disrespectful? Would you allow people in your house that act the way I Speak does? And then on the other side, that talk about women the way Blaze has? And I wouldn't be around that energy in my real world, in my physical world. So no, and I've been guilty of this before, of saying I'm 100%, I'm the same person on the app as I am off the app. No, I'm far more private. My personal business was brought to the app. If we were fighting a war, the way they fight, and you can get caught up in it real quick, is bringing families to the front line. If you can't handle me one-on-one and you need to go after my children, and this goes across the board, and this is why I came back and I have apologized for the things as it relates to J4P and bringing people's families, or talking about people's families or their location, even if I wasn't pinpointing or outlining, pinpointing the actual location, like with markers or street names or anything like that. It's still the intent. And if you don't take accountability for the intent to cause harm, no matter if that person's family dynamic is, there's black children there. If there's black children there, then I become the detriment to that family, because I'm not just coming for the person that's coming for me. And that's why in 2023, this is not who I am. Because if it was my husband, if it was my children, I'd be doing exactly what I'm doing now. And the only reason I continue with the handful of people that I continue with, as far as it's forever smoke, is because one of them won't fucking stop stalking my daughter and trying to touch my daughter in 2023, and the others did the same. If I can hold myself accountable and apologize to those that I brought to this front line, the families or graphics that I brought to this front line that could harm a black family, and you can't, then it's for fucking ever smoke. Except you, police. You brought my daughter's truth to the front line. It's forever, till my last breath. For Cuban, same thing. Both y'all bitches.
Go watch that. Go get you some context.
Exactly, delightful. That's why I don't care about them. Like, I got enough footage, and I can schedule the time to.
Jalen, respectfully, you can suck my dick, bitch.
See what I mean? Look at this shit. I can make, like, that Cuban, the clown thing. I did that, maybe less than 10, 15 minutes. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know graphics. I know all this shit. Okay. Like, I love doing content. But at the same time, it's one of the reasons I took all that down, because they were reporting the shit out of me. And truth seekers are transitioning now. I'm going to get to that, but we're absolutely transitioning over now. And I know y'all saw the subscription in this live, the subscription option. I'll go over that as well, because that isn't just something specific to OTM. That's something specific to the truth seekers. So we're going to use this tool. We're going to use this tool that the whiteness created, this double-edged sword, because I'm going to go over some things with you about that too, but it'll come together on this live.
My live. Sick and tired of you fuck-ass trolls. The GoFundMe is on her page, right? Yes, it is. It's also, the link is in my bio as well. The link is in my bio as well.
I just want to get through this footage first.
This ain't gonna be no easy process, and I understood that. But at the same time, one thing that you will never do is
okay, Jay-Z.
disrespect the mother of my children and think I'm gonna be quiet about
I'd
it.
rather get a mammogram than listen to him.
You might think, oh, well, they just got divorced, so he's not gonna defend her. Bullshit.
I think the majority is thinking you are a fuck nigga and you don't protect any black women, let alone the one you wanted to divorce because of your fuck shit. It's not a thing about you getting along. I think for the most part, everybody wants Tasha to evolve and heal and grieve and find love when it finds her, because it will meet her. It will come to her. And, you know, I can imagine you saying some fuck shit, you know, because a woman who has 3 children. Let me tell you something. Tasha's bad. Like, she's bad. And I've seen she's a good mother. She's a great mother. She's done above and beyond for you and your fuck shit. And I hope that she manifests the magnificence of a man that will show her everything that you weren't able to, because you're not capable of it. You weren't taught it. You weren't learned up on it. You were dictated to under the thumb of a Bible.
I'm gonna step for her every time.
And then
whether
the
you
white
like
man.
it or not. I know you're not used to that. But I'm gonna step for her every single time. You can call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. I don't care. But you know what I do care about? Her having peace of mind. You know what I do care about? Her being able to work through her own grieving process.
Exactly, Mag.
I can't imagine what she's going through right now. Yeah, we talk consistently, but I know her better than a lot of people do. And I know she's stomaching a lot of this.
You know what bothers him the most? Because she's in Pennsylvania and he's in Virginia. So, let's see. From New York to D.C. is like 5 hours, maybe 4 if you hit 90 and above. Up 95. So, Pennsylvania to Virginia, maybe 4 hours or less, right? But I speak 3 hours. Thank you, Jay-Z. I speak exactly delightful. This is what's going to bother him. This is what's bothering him. He is realizing, first of all, he's broke. He got a 96 Ford Explorer and that is it. Secondly, he has no control over Tasha. He lost all control in court. And Anthony, now you going to try to change your judge from a man, like talking all this shit, and then you end up with a woman judge. And now you have a woman boss on the base. That money and control is something, and he didn't win. No, he did not win. He absolutely lost. He got a 96 Ford Explorer. I hope the transmission just blows up just today. And then it's about me. I don't know what happens, but nobody else, just like in a parking lot, just...
Because it's being put off on her. Mind you, she's the middle child of her siblings. And she's being the one put in charge
Bound
of all
on the
of her
road
mother's
dead.
arrangements. It's hard.
I haven't broke it down yet, Slices. We're gonna get to that. I just wanted to get through the footage first because we got a couple footage, but after that, then I'm gonna go over some data about his lying ass.
It's hard when you're the one that...
Nope, you didn't miss it.
It's hard. But because because y'all not used to seeing it, you think it don't fucking exist. I'm not gonna sit here and cap and act like, oh, I was the greatest husband in the world. I had things that I needed to work on as well. But at the end of the day, life happens.
Who, man?
Yes, we divorced. It's not a fucking secret.
Oh,
what I'm not gonna do
I see what you're
is
saying.
give you goofies.
It's a real one. It's a real one. You like it. You love it. I love it even more for you.
We're not doing
love.
And y'all keep pulling January this, January that. We're past that. We are past that. We had a conversation about it already. We're past that.
And I can imagine this is how it was. Now, we're past that. We're past that. Sweep it under the rug. Don't worry about it. You can't have your own feelings about it. What did I say about this? What did I say about that? I took her debit card. I gave her this. This is who he is. And he's not a leader in our community. He's not even impactful in our community. It was all a facade. It was all a facade. He doesn't have it, much like other black men on this app, to step outside their ego and just be, because it's so embedded in them that they have to be a certain way. They have to look a certain way. They have to wear a certain thing. And that's why you see that he's not comfortable in his skin right now, because he is looking the way he is. He doesn't have the things that make him feel like he's about something, especially the person that he was able to control the most. And then on the flip side, there are those that came on this app with the minimal look to them, and now they're all flashy. It's just, if you look across it, it's just how this app, if you allow it, will make you become the worst of yourself, because it doesn't feed black positivity. It doesn't feed black family and black love. It feeds, because it's a white app, an extension of the Constitution, this adrenaline rush to not just men but women on this app who absolutely need some, not just attention, but to be seen. Attention, never mind.
And because y'all can't get past that, you think we supposed to still be on that? No. We got 3 children that need to be taken care of. And yes, I can see my children whenever I want to see them. Yes, I can FaceTime them whenever I want to FaceTime them. Yes, we got 50-50 custody.
Why is this even a conversation? Why is this something that needs to be known? Because it's something in him. It's something he feels is to brag about. Really, it's nobody's business, I speak. But it's because you say shit like this, and there's some truth to it, but there's also these lies. You're broke. She left you with a 96 Ford Explorer.
No, I'm not on child
whether that be the judge or it be your ex-wife.
Support. Oh my God. That's so hard for you to conceptualize. The fact that 2 people can amicably separate and still make sure that children are taken care of. Excuse the fuck out of me. But there's a link in my bio for a GoFundMe to make sure that her mother gets the proper burial that she deserves.
Hey, Lady X-rated. Yes, 96.
You want to help? Share my recent video.
It is all about grifting for him.
Share her video. That's how you help. Even if you ain't got no money. I'm not even asking you for money right now. I'm just asking you for a simple fucking share. That's it. A simple duet. It's free. It's literally free. You ain't gotta do nothing but hit that duet button and duet the video. That's it. Get it out to a larger audience. But no, they won't even do that. They'll have so much to say, but they won't even do that. At the bare minimum.
Duper, right? I'll do anything. I am not, Not when it has to do with integrity. Absolutely not.
I don't know how to be
Especially
fake.
in our community. You know, y'all know I don't give a fuck about the system, so I have no, like, stance for them. I don't give a fuck about their papers and their legal system and all that. My life is YOLO. Okay? And I'm 100% anti-system. Here's the thing.
There's not a fake bone in my body. You know what I know how to do? I know how to be transparent. I know how to show you all raw emotion when I feel it. And niggas is hurting right now. Niggas is hurting right now. And at the bare minimum, the least you can do is at least share her damn GoFundMe. That's the least you can do.
He does. He's crying. It ain't real. He had to do the pause. He had to do the pause before the T. He's like, and then he goes into character. That's what he did.
Call me whatever you want to call me. I don't care. I literally don't. Because guess what? Regardless of whether you see this or not, you still gonna talk about me.
It is.
You still gonna come to my page. You still gonna stalk my lives. You still gonna stalk my family. Why? Because you have nothing else. Because you don't feel adequate in your own.
Right, delightful.
Because you're not taking care of your own.
Exactly, Aaliyah. That's why him and police didn't get along, because they both want to be white men. They were butting heads. We gonna get to her live, her live, and what she said.
Hey, Sophia Mountain Dew, you can suck all 10 inches of this dick. How about that? Bitch. The fuck out my life. Yeah, let me see some fake tears when you gagging on this dick. How about that?
Someone said he had
You ain't
fake
gotta be
tears.
here. You can get the fuck out. And I don't give a fuck who feel a way about it.
Right, there it is. That's the real him right here. Hey, Tasha.
All right, y'all. I feel like I've said all that I needed to say. And I don't want to keep getting violations on my live. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to end by saying this. Thank you. I love you all. For those of you all that consistently hold space for me and for my family, do know, as a man,
I speak.
showing your vulnerability, showing your emotion is not a sign of weakness. It's one of the greatest signs of strength that you will ever exhibit. So don't you ever allow some faceless, nameless goofy to make you feel less than. Don't you ever allow social media to govern your actions on how you hold space for those that you love and care about. Hey, CJ Bliss, you can suck my dick too, bitch. Keep on commenting so I can block you goofies. I don't need y'all in my life. I don't need you in my space. And y'all don't need to thank me for doing what I'm doing. It's literally the bare minimum. But because
y'all don't need to thank me for doing what I'm doing. For what? What did you do? It's literally the bare minimum. Yeah, it's a dress. We won't, right? Exactly, delightful. It is the most unattractive thing. I don't want to know how big. I want to find out on my own. Thank you, JC. It's very comfy. Thank you, Black Mama. Black Mama Llama always reminding me to get my coffee. Okay, so that's that one. So this was in response to what was heard on Police's Live. And I don't think that's on the Llama's page. Let me see. Nope. Yeah, I don't see it. So we're just going to listen to the audio